Hey everyone, Justin Smith here, scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama, here with another quick recruiting update about the early signing period, as a couple of guys have made their decision on Friday, the last day of the early signing period of the 2022 recruiting cycle. I am here to provide a quick recruiting update as the Crimson Tide just picked up a signature from four-star athlete Kendrick Law out of Captain Shreve High School in Shreveport, Louisiana. The Crimson Tide continue to load up on Louisiana prospects in this 2022 recruiting class, with Law being the latest addition. The Crimson Tide could use him at the wide receiver position. That's the position I think he will most likely play, but at Captain Shreve High School he has played a little bit of everything. He's played some running back. He looks natural at that position as well, standing at 5'11", weighing approximately 195 pounds. This is a guy who is an all-around athlete. We can take a look at his film. He's physical as well. Just looking at him as a running back prospect, the way he hits the hole is the way that you see a lot of top tier running back prospects hit the hole, where he can tie moves together and make cuts and still keep top speed. I think that's really impressive about Kendrick Law, and I think that just points to his athleticism. But looking at him as a wide receiver prospect, has decent route running ability, can catch the football in traffic. He's a guy who has a nice vertical as well, good awareness. As you guys can see, he knows where he's at on the football field when he's catching the ball on the sideline, making sure that he keeps at least a foot in bounds, which is a fair catch in college and high school, of course not in the NFL. When you take a look at Kendrick Law, a significant get for the Crimson Tide as Alabama's wide receiver class in this 2022 recruiting cycle is completely stacked. Just taking a look at the guys that they already have signatures from, and a couple of other Louisiana prospects, and Aaron Anderson, Shaz Preston, also Kobe Prentice, and Isaiah Bond out of Beaufort High School in Beaufort, Georgia. Law chose the Crimson Tide over LSU, of course. Brian Kelly and LSU's coaching staff tried to make a great push for Law over the last couple of weeks with the new head coach at LSU, but Nick Saban and Alabama's coaching staff did not let this happen, as Nick Saban has considered Law one of the Crimson Tide's top targets in this 2022 recruiting class throughout this cycle. Law was one of the first prospects Nick Saban saw last week when he hit the recruiting trail to see these guys one last time before they signed their national letters of intent, and look as if that visit may have sealed the deal for the Crimson Tide, as they were able to pick up a signature from Law, another dynamic athlete the Crimson Tide have added to the 2022 recruiting class. As always, thank you guys so much for watching on Touchdown Alabama's YouTube page today. You guys can check out Kendrick Law's recruiting profile and more on his commitment and signatures to the Crimson Tide over at touchdowналabama.com. As always, I am Justin Smith, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama.